This time, on the Highway Thru Hell,
As soon as we try to flip it, it's going to be a mess.
Heavy Rescue has to get 42,000 pounds of apples
Rock and roll.
off a vital bridge.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Tensions between Jamie and Scott
I've got to cut costs.
reach a boiling point,
I wasted my whole winter.
and a good deed on the coke
Came down the hill and then struck the woman that got out to help.
ends in tragedy.
Horrible.
In the rugged mountains of the Pacific Northwest, there's a highway like no other. The Coquihalla is an engineering marvel. But when the weather turns bad,
Look out! It's like the Bermuda Triangle of truck accidents.
keeping the coke open takes an army
When the highway shuts down, the world shuts down.
and a last line of defense.
Jamie Davis en route.
A heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because here, closure is not an option. It's early March on the Coke, and already winter is easing into spring.
That road should be good. Pretty mild out.
Yeah, apparently it's +3, 4 up there, so.
Oh, hey, you know what? It's a beautiful night for a drive up there.
But clear highways bring faster speeds and new dangers.
Highway 3, 4th Street Road, is blocking one lane. It's a tractor trailer with apples.
Just after sundown, Jamie responds to a call for a wreck on Highway 3.
We got an apple truck flipped over at a place called Whipsaw on Highway 3. So Adam's in his 25-ton Corvette, so he's gone.
As usual, Adam got the jump on Jamie.
Well, this is Whipsaw coming up here.
The wreck is on a curved highway bridge over Whipsaw Creek.
Here comes the accident scene sign here. Oh, yeah. Right on the bridge.
Just this side of the bridge, that's where they always roll, right there.
For Jamie, this feels like deja vu.
If you get a tractor trailer in the right radius and at just that perfect speed, that truck will flip over. I've recovered probably 10 apple trucks from that corner, and guys are like, I don't know what happened. I just all of a sudden were on my side.
How's she going today? Still warm? Load of apples, is it, I guess? Where's the driver at? He's gone, or? Oh, okay.
The fully loaded reefer truck took the curve too fast and landed on the guardrail.
Rode the bridge railing quite a bit. Tore the rear corner of the trailer open. Apples are always a heavy load, so this could be a big problem getting this thing up and over.
The RCMP want this wreck off the road tonight. But that won't be easy.
I don't think there's any flipping this thing over. Like, look underneath here. Like that wall, as soon as we try to flip it, it's just gonna break.
The fully loaded trailer has lost all of its structural integrity.
With this back end broken open like this, and the sidewall out of it, and the roof blown, if we try to lift this trailer up right now, it's gonna be a mess. I pretty well know this thing's just gonna open up like a zipper. And what could happen is the apples could fall down into the river.
The 42,000 pounds of fresh apples are largely undamaged, and the insurance company wants to recover as many as possible.
What we're gonna have to do is bring our other trailer here in the morning with a crew, and we're gonna have to unload this unit.
What they can do tonight is recover the tractor.
The tractor's actually blocking the highway, and the tractor's a repairable unit, so we gotta do what we can do to save the tractor and not have any further damage to it. What do you think of
I
that?
don't think you're gonna get that pin out because the pin's on this side.
You think so?
Before they can flip it upright, they need to disconnect the kingpin from the trailer.
Okay, so this fifth wheel, it's gonna have a lock on it, so you gotta kind of lift it up and then over. It might not come, might have too much pressure on it.
Releasing a kingpin can be really easy sometimes, or it can be really hard. The pin needs to be very straight on with the plate. If there's an angle or a twist or a bend, those jaws won't unlock.
There should be a bit of a notch in it, you see what I mean? You gotta kind of lift up there. There you are.
Like that?
Yeah, then you have to go up with it. Use the pin puller.
A pin puller is a long hook used to reach the kingpin's release lever.
There you are.
You got it, Sammy.
Now they need to pull it away from the trailer so they can flip it.
We'll hold everything up for a while till you guys come around the road.
Okay, yeah, we should only be a couple minutes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's go, they got the highway shut down.
Yeah, rock and roll. Yeah, baby. Bula, 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 good.
In their rush to get the road reopened, they forgot to disconnect the air lines for the brakes.
Hey, you want me to take this off?
Yeah, be careful though. You might have to cut that.
Now, the hoses are too stretched to disconnect.
Just get a knife, cut them.
Huh?
Cut them.
Cut them?
Yeah, we should have unhooked them already before we rolled it over. We should have unhooked those airlines. That was a mistake we made, you know, and we make mistakes once in a while. Yeah, I think it'd be more screwing around to get the chops on.
I know.
Ask Adam.
All for a couple of pros.
Actually, you know what? Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. When he picks this up and comes ahead with it, he's gonna tow it from the back, we'll undo it then.
Okay, I got it.
Adam pulls it in a little ways, it'll free up the stress off it, and we'll get him off.
Adam lifts the tractor to create some slack.
That's one. This one is this way. If you could pull on it a little bit, my way, bring her my way a bit. Not gonna happen.
Give us a stretch here.
Hit it now. Almost.
Good.
We got her.
Right now, we're gonna pull off the road. There's no reason for us to be on the highway anymore.
Okay, I'm getting out of here.
Okay, all right, Adam.
Adam tows the cab back to the yard. And Whipsaw Bridge is back in business. The next morning, Scott returns to work after being away for the last 2 weeks.
We better go find a truck to drive.
Scott got fed up being stuck with a 28-year-old wrecker.
If I had my new truck, none of this bull would be going on like this.
So he stopped going out on jobs.
Do you want me to find somebody to run the General if you don't want to drive it?
I'll run it when we need to run it.
And that pushed Jamie's buttons.
In my mind, he should be driving that General. It's all in the work ethic, it's all in the attitude. If you've got a good attitude and your work ethic's here, great. You know what I think? I think you go home and holiday for a week, because you know what? You're just kind of dragging your ass anyway. I'm not happy with what's been going on with him. We all took our turns driving the old trucks. You know, suck it up, princess. We all did it. We've all been there. Pretty much pissing me off.
Scott took the hint and headed home to cool his heels.
When I came to work for Jamie, I was under the understanding that there was a truck being built for me. And he's coming up with this reason why it didn't happen, that reason why it didn't happen. I'm not real happy with Jamie right now.
Today, he's back, fully expecting his new truck to arrive any day now.
I've been told my truck's gonna get put on the road here right soon. Been a long time coming.
What's going on in here, boys?
You know, it just seems that everything with Scott's a problem. And I'm not seeing a whole bunch of production out of him. So I am getting more and more frustrated with him. And I'm starting to think you know, this isn't working out between me and him.
But the boss isn't exactly thrilled to have him back.
Well, it's new and exciting.
How was your days off? Good?
Yeah, nice and quiet. Got a few little chores done. Looks like I should have stayed a couple more days at home.
At Whipsaw Creek, a salvage crew led by Jim Lasser has begun unloading 42,000 pounds of apples.
Take that gas and that up to give it to Sammy.
Any salvage operation is really about recovering whatever we can recover that's valuable to the insurance company. Whatever you can bring back to them that they can make some money to offset their loss, that's the name of the game.
The rear doors are too damaged to open, so their only access is through a hole in the roof.
Look at this tobacco.
Holy moly. That is pretty ugly. You know, those guys can't unload that like that.
Oh, God. I'm just asking for trouble.
Yeah.
That's slippery. Whew.
We can't have these guys, you know, hanging out the side and in the ditch and trying to reach up. I have to make sure that these guys are super, super safe and we can't have any kind of problems.
Jamie figures there has to be a better way.
I think we're gonna take a chance and at least try to get this thing up and over there, off the no post here.
Getting the trailer off the guardrail will allow them to open the back doors and unload much faster.
I would say there's probably 60 pallets. These guys have already done 5. You see, as soon as the back is open and the door lays down flat, I can drive the Bobcat right inside, right? Hey, Dave,
put them both in there. Yeah. Okay. We're just gonna try to lift this when we get a chance. So.
Jamie gambles that he can lift the broken trailer off the guardrail without it falling apart.
Okay.
If the trailer breaks open, the entire load could spill down into the river.
Everybody's out, Jim? Everybody's clear? Okay. We're just gonna try to slide it.
Oh, she's trying to tear. She's trying to tear.
To the north, on Highway 1, another crew is trying to keep something else from falling. Boulders. The warm weather is causing an uptick in rock slides along the Fraser Canyon. A week ago, a rock slide on this same stretch of highway forced a lumber truck off a cliff. Today, a team of scalers, led by Mike Rastablasta Hall, have to make this unstable rock face safe again.
The whole top 20 feet, basically from this corner here down to underneath that overhang at the end there, that's the area that they want us to tighten up. So that if next time it rains, maybe a little dirt and sand will fall, but nothing big, right?
Ice melt running beneath the surface has undermined the entire rock face.
Well, you can just see, right, starting right here, like this whole slip plane, you see all of the water running? When you get all these cracks opened up, it rains, goes down to -2 or 3, it freezes, and then it just incrementally pushes the rocks out, right? And then they fall. And then there's a slide, and then they call us.
The only tools they have to work with are ropes and steel pry bars. It's a skill that takes years of experience, and they only get 20 minutes to do it.
0129. Copy that, 0129. Okay, what happens is he just gives us our last southbound vehicle, then when it clears, we shut down traffic, and then we light them up. We got 20 minutes. So we scale 15, clean for 5, at 20 minutes they gotta be running. That's our mandate, keep the traffic moving, and make it safe. Okay, our last one went by. We're shut down. Okay, let her go. Rock and roll. Hey, so you can swing over Rollover, try that big one to the left of Mario. Spectacular. That's why we're here. How's our time doing, Hank?
Got about 10 minutes left. 10.
Copy that, 10 left. You guys got another 5. Then we'll clean.
In this type of formation, many rocks are interconnected.
You gotta know when to stop, because if you take one too much, you're just gonna undermine it, and then you're chasing it back up slope 50 feet, right? Oh, he's gonna open up and show there. Drop.
Back on Whipsaw Bridge, Jamie's attempt to lift a broken trailer off a guardrail isn't going so well.
Oh, it's starting to tear, it's starting to tear.
Where?
These rivets here are popping down the road.
Where is it popping? Right here?
It
These
just started,
rivets
it just
are
started
popping.
popping.
Yeah,
It
see
was
that?
about here, it went click, 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 click to here.
They need some way to keep the trailer from bursting open.
If we could get a strap around it, it might help hold it.
Yeah, okay. We'll put everything on hold for a minute.
We'll put the white line
and then
on
we'll
that?
let it down, and yeah, go over top.
The heavy-duty nylon tow strap should act like a giant rubber band.
Let's go underneath. That's it. You go around the other side, pull that strap out that way.
Watch your head there, Sammy.
Yeah, if that comes down, it'll crush you like a bug. Take that and head that way with it.
Be careful. Yeah, I'm moving out to get over the load.
Get out of the way. In the clear?
With the strap secured to the rotator's boom arm, they're ready for take 2.
Jamie's gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna pull it off the guardrail and set it down flat on the ground.
If this doesn't work, 42,000 pounds of apples could end up in the river.
Okay, Adam, give it a little bit. Just ever so slightly.
This side is starting to crack up here.
Go ahead. Adam.
Clearing the guardrail in front.
On the bridge over Whipsaw Creek, Heavy Rescue is struggling to recover a smashed wreck loaded with 42,000 pounds of apples.
Top is just catching the railing now.
Bit more?
To get better access to the cargo, Jamie wants to lift it off a guardrail without it falling apart.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It doesn't work.
And she just tore the roof off. The wall cleared and the roof didn't.
Now he can't set it down because crates of apples are caught underneath.
Okay, so Jim, there's some boxes right here we need a few guys to take out. I'm not holding no weight, but I don't want to let them down on these boxes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what we should do is try to get them out. At least that gets it more open for you. Okay.
Okay, get the crew. Get the labor crew. Let's pass it that way or pass it up this way and then stack it along here.
With the rotator still holding up the trailer, the crew scrambles to clear the spilled boxes. It's another delay in a frustrating recovery.
There's 3 more boxes on the bottom and then that's good.
Boxes clear, Jamie can set the trailer back down. Now, all they need to do is get the cargo doors open.
Take it up a little bit.
Good?
Should work, should work. Come this way a little bit.
It'll catch in there.
Stand back.
Once again, the rotator comes to the rescue.
Usually the big guy wins.
Yeah, big guy.
Usually the big guy wins.
And I need a chop saw too. Yeah,
There's one right here.
Yeah, okay.
Getting the bottom door off should take just a few quick cuts.
Young.
What Jim needs is a chop saw. What he's got is a lemon.
Totally. Okay, find me a screwdriver or Allen wrenches.
You know, we need to chop saw this door off, and it's holding up production here. So tools are everything, equipment's everything. Junk. And we always try to buy the best so that we're not monkeying around. I've got a crew of guys all sitting here, all waiting to go. I mean, if we sit here for an hour, you times that by 3 trucks, 2 traffic control trucks, 2 traffic control guys, a crew of people here. Could be up to $1,000 an hour sitting here.
Let's read the instructions.
Okay.
Step 1.
I pulled that out first.
Yeah, okay. What are we at here?
Back on Highway 1, the scaling crew only has 7 minutes left before the road is scheduled to reopen.
Oh, see? That one just moved. Yeah.
But they're worried they've opened up a can of worms.
Yeah, you just loosened another one, Bill.
Oh, that might bring it.
But if we go back any farther, then we open up another problem.
The last thing they want is to open the road and then have another rock slide.
Came from Chilliwack and we're going up to 100 Mile House.
I'm actually from Spuzzum First Nation. I'm the chief, heading to Boston Bar for a very important fishing meeting.
Bill, are you good? Okay, hang on, hurry up. And anybody can go up there with a bar, but knowing what to take and what to leave, that comes with experience.
They pry loose one last boulder and get to solid ground.
Make sure it's tight, Bill.
I did.
Okay. Okay, hold her up, guys. Time to clean.
They still have to get the rocks off the road.
Okay, guys, let them run.
Here they come.
Yes, sir.
20 minutes flat, and the highway reopens safely.
Okay, find me a screwdriver or Allen wrenches.
Back at Whipsaw Bridge, a huge recovery operation has ground to a halt because of a stubborn chop saw.
It's not getting fuel up into the
Cylinder?
because the carburetors get gummed up because the fuel nowadays is all really low-end quality fuel.
Jim uses a fuel additive to remove residue from the motor.
I mix my fuel exactly right every tank. I mix 5 gallons at a time. I've just switched from salvage expert to saw mechanic.
Now that should open up.
Perfect.
With the doors off, the salvage operation can finally shift into high gear. And none too soon for an anxious highway supervisor who just wants his bridge back.
We've got the load about 2/3 done now. We won't be here much longer blocking the highway. I think probably only another maybe hour and a half or something like that will be gone.
If we didn't have the rotator available to lift that onto the road, we would have had to carry every box to the back of the trailer by hand. But them able to set on the road so we can run the Bobcat inside just saved our guys about 6 hours of hard labor.
I need some straps.
By mid-afternoon, the trailer's empty and the recovery phase begins. They need to flip the trailer back on its wheels, but it's a tight squeeze on the narrow bridge.
We have not a lot of room to operate here. Then we have traffic to contend with too.
Highways insists that one lane stay open, so Jamie digs deep into his bag of tricks and pulls out a rarely used maneuver.
There's probably not too many guys remember it, but it's actually, there's a term for it. It's called a California end roll. It's when 2 wreckers get end on end to a trailer and they roll it in the lane. One wrecker would get on one end, the other guy'd be facing the wrong way in traffic on the other end, and they'd actually do a mid-air inversion.
They'll lift the trailer together, rotate it in mid-air, then set it down. This way, they only take up a single lane, and traffic can keep moving across the bridge.
That leg?
Yeah, blue strap on that leg and then the other end in the hook.
Adam hasn't done a California end roll before. He's never even heard of it.
It's not something you use every day. It's a rare maneuver.
We're on now.
The wrecked trailer doesn't have many secure places left to rig onto.
This side of the trailer's actually got the most weight in it with the reefer and everything right now. This is the strength right here. So we're putting a strap on this end, and then we're gonna catch it with the other strap. So we've got a line, we're just gonna flip it over like that. Adam's just gonna pull on the suspension, and he's not gonna touch any straps because the walls will just collapse on that end because they're already damaged so much, so. I wanna get the boom up quite a bit on this one. Everybody out of the way?
Jim, everybody clear? It's all good.
With traffic still moving, they get the trailer in the air. But instead of rolling, it starts to sway.
Stop this traffic. Is traffic coming? Stop the traffic. Yeah. Hey! Everybody stop the traffic right now.
The roll itself was happening a little too quick. I'm going about my business like I've done it 5 times. And Adam, it's a first deal for him, so maybe he was a little nervous. Usually your instincts are right. Better safe than sorry.
Traffic stopped. Jamie and Adam get the swaying wreck back under control.
You have to keep in mind, recovering tractor trailers or salvaging them is not a perfect science.
Perfect.
Okay, we'll just unhook them.
Let the traffic go, it's all good.
10-4, Jamie.
The owner of this load should be really happy. A little tiny bit fell in the river, but this is top notch. Jamie and Adam picked up perfectly. Went good.
Whipsaw Bridge is reopened.
You guys northbound, you guys are ready to one?
But further up Highway 3,
Keep your distance.
snowmelt is creating a new danger.
The springtime, break out the shorts and gumboots.
On Highway 3, snowmelt is causing a new problem.
It's all wet, guys. Keep your distance.
During the day, water is collecting in deep pools along the highway.
3, got water on the road.
At night, as temperatures drop below freezing, the puddles turn into solid ice.
That can throw you for a loop.
They can be really dangerous because they're gonna pull you out of control.
It's up to Highway Maintenance Supervisor Stefan Bresch to come up with a plan to deal with at least half a dozen big pools.
The snowbank is more or less waterproof. The water can't go anywhere. That's a concern.
To get it cleared as soon as possible, the job gets turned over to the night crew.
We're gonna get the water flowing. Ready to rock?
Their first priority is a flooded bridge deck over the Similkameen River.
There's a water pool somewhere.
Cold air cools the bridge from both above and below.
See how it's crystallizing?
So this is one of the first places that freezes.
It's a race against time, otherwise we'll be solid ice.
Look, jackknife. Look out!
Already this season, several wrecks have been caused by road ice. Tonight, the crew is lucky. The bridge is at a low spot on the highway, so this is one of the few places where engineers installed drains.
We can free that drain up, it'll drain the water off the bridge. Why don't you scrape it with the loader, and then we'll see if we can't knock a scupper out.
Using the front end loader like a giant squeegee, they temporarily clear the puddle, only to find a tougher problem underneath.
There's quite a bit of ice on top of the asphalt surface, and somewhere down there is a drain. I can't see it. See if you can scrape some of that shelf ice off of there.
the ice is rock hard and refuses to cooperate.
We should have found the metal grate by now, and we haven't. The temperature's dropping a little bit, so it's freezing up a little bit now. If we don't have the drain open, it'll create almost like a big swimming pool right here on the highway.
If temperatures continue to drop, by morning, this could turn into a skating rink.
Is there only one on this deck or two?
If they can't find the drain, they'll have to bore a hole in the edge of the bridge.
Well, we're right down the asphalt here.
Before giving up, they try looking underneath.
Looks like it's right there, though, Chris.
Is it right here?
Yeah.
Through the pitch black, they make out the faint shape of a drain pipe.
Found it. Right here. There's the metal.
They chip through a layer of ice that's as thick as a cinder block.
And we're through. Woohoo! Task complete.
One threat down.
And 2 more bridges to go. Boss, be happy we found the drain and not dug a hole in the asphalt that they have to patch tomorrow morning.
That night, a call comes in for a wreck that has shut down the coke.
A bad accident on the Smasher, southbound. It's a multi-car collision.
It's a car wreck, so Scott takes the flat deck. Chris follows in a single-axle tow truck.
Looks like they got wrapped up underneath the semi truck.
I'm gonna give him a hand. Get this thing loaded up.
An SUV crashed into the back of a semi. The trucker's wife got out to make sure the people in the SUV were all right.
Yeah, she was first aid nurse, so she came up to help. There was your big mistake right there.
Sickening.
The sad part was I guess they were newlyweds.
Another vehicle came down the hill, struck that vehicle again, and then struck the woman that got out to help and killed her. The person in the vehicle that struck that one and then the woman just carried on afterwards down into Hope. They didn't stop. Freaking sad is what it is.
The southbound lanes are shut down so a collision reconstruction team can gather evidence.
Someone has unfortunately died here. And so we're going to do as thorough a job as we possibly can.
Investigators comb through the wreckage looking for paint chips or anything else that could help identify the vehicle that fled the scene.
From our understanding, this vehicle has been hit twice. So we're just looking for some different marks of what the occupant would have been doing in the vehicle while the impact happened.
Is there a possibility that we may have the road down for quite a while? Oh, probably more likely.
I'll be in my tow truck for when you need me.
This vehicle hit the no post here, created these gouges. So we've measured the distance from the gouges to the final rest position of the vehicle.
90 minutes into their investigation, they get a call that solves the mystery.
The original suspect vehicle that left the scene is the individual has apparently turned themselves in. All the physical evidence we can possibly get here, we've gotten it.
As the investigation wraps up, Scott is cleared to load the SUV onto the flat deck.
Really just a horrible feeling is all it is. Horrible.
Makes you love your loved ones a little bit more.
What do, right? It happens. They go too fast and they don't pay attention. And that's what happens. People die.
I don't think there will ever be a time where I enjoy doing this job when it comes to having to deal with that. Oh, right now, the only thing I want to do is phone my wife and tell her I love her, you know. Life's precious, and I wish people would start realizing that. There's so much needless people dying out here for no reason. None at all.
For weeks, Jamie has been wrestling with what to do about Scott's delayed truck and its unhappy driver.
The idea was to have his new truck on the road before winter, but we're at the end of the season here, and where we started from and where we are now, two different things. I don't know where it leaves Scott. So Scott, have a seat, buddy.
Have a seat.
It's been a kind of a subject I've been wanting to talk to you about. You know this new truck, so supposed to be ready for the beginning of the season, right? We've had a whole bunch of things transpire between when we started and where we are now, right? I'm really starting to wonder if we need it. You know what I mean? Where are we really at with it as far as season goes, right? We missed all the season pretty much. I don't know financially if we can hang on to that truck for the whole summer long and not work it.
So the last 4 months have been nothing but bull or what?
No.
I gave up huge to come here, huge. And now to be, you know, kind of kicked in the teeth, you know, what do I do?
I've got to cut costs. I've got to cut costs. This is the thing I'm wrestling with. It keeps me awake in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Well, I'm sure it's going to keep me awake in the middle of the night. Yeah.
Hours before my truck's supposed to be here, he's going, well, yeah, I think I'm gonna Scotty and not get your truck. I've done everything that I've been asked to do by Jamie, and now I just got the biggest kick in the I've ever had, you know? It was like, I wasted my whole winter. Wasted it.
Up on the mountain, Mother Nature couldn't care less about Scott's problems.
That smasher's still a big gong show up there, guys.
The Coke gets hit by an unexpected spring snowstorm.
Yeah, the latest was there's about 10 spun out on the hill. Just above the snow sheds, they're all tight together. There's trucks all over the place.
With traffic backing up, Adam heads out to help.
Lots of snow up here. Some guys are spun out on the hill. I guess that snow shed hill's all blocked off, so.
Away south from the toll booth.
So we'll go and see what we can do.
Oh, we got a loaded Super B.
Jamie's biggest rival, Al Quiring, has been on the Smasher since sundown.
I'm gonna tighten the cable up. You release all your brakes. Big Green to the rescue. This comes along like Pac-Man and gobbles up all the stuck trucks.
Seeing more work than he can handle,
You on the radio there, Scott, in that thing?
Adam calls the only other driver on the night shift schedule.
You on the radio, Scott?
You got a copy there, Scott?
Jamie just told Scott that he's never going to get his new truck.
I've done everything that I've been asked to do by Jamie, and now I just got the biggest kick in the I've ever had.
Up on the mountain,
There's about 10 spun out on the hill.
Adam's trying to get a clogged highway moving again.
Just put it in low gear and give me lots of power, you know? Okay? You on the radio there, Scott, in that thing?
He calls the only other driver on night shift for backup.
You on the radio, Scott?
In the 6 hours since Scott stormed out of the yard, no one has heard from him.
You got a copy there, Scott?
Adam, where you at?
But Scott has heard Adam's call and is already saddled up in the General.
Even though other people didn't fulfill their obligations to me, I committed to be here for this season. The point of the matter is the job still has to get done.
It doesn't take him long
Need a pull?
to find a semi in distress.
You gotta work with me too, right? Ready? Okay, we're moving, boys.
We're all up on the coke, telling everybody to chain up.
Up at the top of the smasher, Adam and Al Quiring are working to clear spun-out trucks.
Blow a set of chains? Yeah, well.
Still got something going southbound?
No, I don't think so. Oh, they're making them chain up now. Yeah, so.
Scott, you get the jackknife down there?
Well, he just hopped in and drove it away for the guy. Well, there's one dumb right outside the snow shed there. He doesn't want to pay anything, so I guess I'll leave that one for you. Okay, see you later.
There any pliers?
Down the mountain, Scott's trying to move a semi with seized up air brakes.
What he done here is he tore his supply line off for his trailer.
But before Scott can finish, a highway supervisor delivers a message.
Are you kidding me? Well, they said I can't work up here.
Adam, you want to hear something funny? That guy stopped and said that we're not allowed to hook up this truck. He said that Scott's not allowed to tow on the hill.
To do whatever the you want.
Me, man, that's just.
Adam turns his truck around and heads to the rescue.
Pissed off is what I am.
Well, we hooked up to a truck and some guy was like, you guys aren't allowed on this road, you can't tow.
But Scott's not going anywhere.
I'm up here working until somebody throws handcuffs on me and tries to haul me off. Until then, we're gonna go make some money. Let's go, Gordo.
Within 5 minutes, Adam arrives to sort out what's going on.
Adam, we do have this organized.
Turns out the supervisor didn't recognize the logo on the General and didn't want an unknown driver getting in the way during a snowstorm. Adam reassures him that Scott's on their side.
Well, it is, because you know what? It's all about keeping the highway open, right?
And you do a good job.
Yeah.
Do whatever you have to tonight.
Okay, thanks.
Heavy rescue shifts back to doing what they do best.
You pull over tight to that side for me?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Getting the highway open.
In front of that, there's another one, like right jackknife.
Just take her easy, partner. It's slippery and so, okay?
Scott's here to do a job, so am I, so is Adam. We're just gonna keep going all night.
You know, me and Scotty have probably done 4 or 5 jobs up here. Me and him have had troubles in the past, but it's a good part of the team as far as I'm concerned.
Another one right up by Desdemona here spun out across the road.
Okay, on our way.
For Scott, it's been a long season of disappointment.
I came here to do a job,
His return to towing hasn't gone as planned.
and I intend to do my job.
But Scott is a stubborn soldier.
I'm not gonna turn and run from a fight.
And the war on the coke is not over yet.
I said that I'd be here for the winter season. I'll be here. I'll show them that I'm a man of my word.
Next time On the highway through hell, heavy rescue must keep a loaded trailer from blowing apart.
Watch your back.
Oh, look at that.
And the competition
This is black gold.
is knee-deep in
Smells like poop.
This is freaking gross.
Get out of there.
More bills.
Jamie faces a threat he never saw coming.
Trucks aren't running. The money's not here.
That could force him off the coke.
This is probably the hardest day I've had to deal with in years.